Well, with an uncertain economy, bankruptcy may be a reality for many people here in South Florida. But did you know that bankruptcy can actually be beneficial, such as helping you avoid foreclosure on your home? Yes, WSFL-TV Trusted Advisor Chad Van Horn joined us to share more.
Always a pleasure to be here.
We have really great conversations around bankruptcy. I know that's when I say that, people are like, what's a great conversation around bankruptcy? But we're trying to reframe what bankruptcy is and also the positives of bankruptcy and how you can start anew financially. Let's talk about the types of bankruptcy chapters an individual can file for.
Absolutely, and bankruptcies have been busier than ever right now. Unfortunately, evictions are up, foreclosures are up, credit card debt, interest rate, everything's up right now. So it's important to know your options. Generally speaking, individuals are going to choose between Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which is a liquidation chapter, or Chapter 13 reorganizations.
So liquidation, reorganization, two separate things, but it all has to do with finances. How do I know which bankruptcy chapter is suitable for my unique situation?
Absolutely. Well, the best way is to speak to a professional that deals with it every day. But if you're just trying to get some basic information, I think this is going to help. Chapter 7, as I say, is a liquidation. It's generally speaking for people that don't have many assets. And if you do have assets, they would be exempt assets. And you make less than a certain threshold of income. It's around $60,000 for an individual, and it goes up from there. That's based on the median income in the state that you're in. Chapter 13 is going to be your reorganization chapter. That's when you're above that median income, or you have certain assets that you want to keep, like your homestead if you fall behind, or if you fall behind on rent, your car payment. The Chapter 13 is a payment plan where you pay a portion of the debt over a 36 to 60 month period. Also, during that time, you're allowed to catch up on any of the secured debt that you're behind.
We've seen many businesses having to file for Chapter 13 bankruptcy post-pandemic. What does that look like, and what is that process?
Yeah, so businesses are filing Chapter 11 reorganizations. The Chapter 11 reorganization process is very similar to a Chapter 13 for individuals, but it's a business that can't pay all of its debt, but still has revenue coming in, and you can pay off the debt over time. And the good thing about Chapter 11 is you can actually reduce the amount of debt that you owe, negotiate new payment plans. Sometimes it's at 0% interest, and allow that business to continue operating, continue paying its employees and other vendors, and stay in business.
Getting back to, changing the way we look at bankruptcy, Chad, you talk to multiple people weekly that are filing for these different chapters when it comes to their finances. Are they breathing a sigh of relief knowing that, hey, they can start anew, that it's not the end all be all, that they're not permanently in financial ruin?
Yeah, the thing that I'm hearing every day now is I should have spoken to you years ago. People don't have that stigma or that thought of bankruptcy as being an extremely negative thing. It's a business decision. It's a health decision for a lot of these people too, because their health is deteriorating from all the stress, the sleepless nights, the phone calls, the lawsuits, the garnishments. Bankruptcy clears out all of that, gets you that fresh start. And it's amazing seeing my clients 6 months, 12 months, years down the road with successful business, happy, able to rebuild again. That's what bankruptcy is.
Yeah, that makes me happy to hear, Chad. Thank you for sharing. Where can we go to get in contact with you? If someone's watching right now that's considering bankruptcy and has had that light bulb go off today, how can they contact you and start that process?
Yeah, we're here 6 days a week, early, late. Go to our website, vanhornlawgroup.com, or you can call us directly at 954-637-0000.
Chad Van Horn at WSFL-TV Trusted Advisor. Again, so grateful for you and your information and your expertise, man. Thank you so much.
Always a good time to be on here.